Okay, guys, so can I just tell you, normally I absolutely love doing the research on these. I rush home from work, I hop on my computer. This episode is absolutely disturbing. I didn't know anything about this place. It's called the Byberry Mental Hospital. It was built in 1911 in Philadelphia. It started out as a working farm and it grew into a huge campus. I guess it became overcrowded really quickly, and they would hire anyone. And when I say anyone, I mean anyone. Patients were severely abused by the staff. Residents were often left unbathed and naked. The sheets were filthy. The place reeked of urine. Many patients were put in restraints for sometimes months at a time. There were a reported 57 patient deaths at the hospital, all due to neglect. And those are just the documented ones. The staff would literally torture these patients. If you were unruly, you were almost strangled to death with a wet towel, which is really disturbing. Even the doctors here were evil. Like, this place makes other asylums that I've researched look like an amusement park, honestly. They would pull teeth out without any anesthesia. They would perform procedures without consent. And I guess once they introduced Thorazine, they used it like crazy. There was even a pharmaceutical lab set up here, and they were testing patients, doing tests on them, and that resulted in hundreds of deaths. The patients were not only being killed by staff, but they were killing each other. It was just horrific. Finally, the place closed in 1990, but what I found really interesting about it was in 1946, Life magazine published an article with photos of the hospital, and the reporter even stated that it reminded him pictures of that he'd seen of a concentration camp. That's how bad this place was. After its closing, it remains abandoned today. Apparitions are sighted wandering the halls. Blood-curdling screams are heard. Others report the feeling of being watched, and many orbs have been captured here. Either way, like I said, this was one of the most disturbing asylums that I've covered yet, and I think it has to be haunted. What do you guys think? I'll see you next time.